Hi, I'm Ulrike Selleck. I'm author of Sing Yourself Well in 7 Seconds. Do you struggle with high notes to the point where you get hoarse, where your body feels off, where your notes are becoming thinner, where you're not secure in your high notes, where you're scared of high notes and it's like high note hell? I've been there. Here are 3 things never to do and then 3 things always to do. The first thing, never ever reach for high notes. Okay? No good. Do not go up in your body for a high note. You don't want to do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Second, don't lift your chin. No, must not do that. For high notes, you don't lift your chin. What happens? Watch. What happens when you lift your chin? The notes get thinner. There is a crook in the back of the neck. How can you be able to reach it? High notes aren't high in the sense that you have to do this, which brings me to number 3, and I have no idea what number 3 is because I already rolled it into number 2, so it's only going to be number 1 and 2, and maybe I'll put a 3 in. Now here are the 3 ways you can, should, and must approach high notes. Alright? You have a body. The body is your voice. It's one homogeneous unit. Okay? Use your body to support what you call your voice. And how do you do that for high notes? Where do high notes go? Where do high notes go? They go high, yes! Where does your body have to go when you go high? Yes! Your body goes low. What do ski jumpers do before they jump up in the air? They go low and then up. What do divers do? They jump low down on the springboard, on the jumping board before they jump up high. What do trees do before they grow up? They have to grow some roots, right? So please, pretty please, from now on, when you see a high note, when you feel a high note coming, when you know there's going to be a high note, when somebody warns you about a high note, what do? You go down in your body. That's right. You go low in your body. Not reaching, but low. Bend your knees. Have a downward momentum. In just a moment, I'm going to show you an exercise you can do that gets this coordination happening more easily. Okay? That was number 1. Number 2. Do it. 2, 2, 2, 2. Lift. If you want to lift, it makes sense, right? It's a high note, so you got to lift something. Just don't lift what you're not supposed to lift, which is your chin and your whole body and everything. Okay, we already established that the body goes low. Now what do you lift in order to get a high note? Yes, you lift behind the upper molars. This part here, the friendly, smiley part, goes up. Okay? It's as if there are 2 velvet hooks and it gets lifted a little bit more. Now, you already, ideally if you're a good singer, you already have this lifted. So high notes are in theory not a big deal. You just lift it a little bit more. You do this. I'm already up here and therefore a high note is not much more high than what I was already saying or singing. You lift here. Try this now. Do he 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 he. Of course we have to have the support here, right? We can't do from here. We support from here. But do this with me. Lift here into a he he and it's an upward motion. It's not out. It's not the joker like he he he. It's he he he. The opposite of gravity pulling you down. Okay, when we're mopey, we're going, everything sags, which is over time. People don't look as nice because life has a habit of making us have experiences that don't get us feeling very good. So we get mopier and mopier, which means the muscles get laxer and laxer. Gravity pulls us down, and then smiling is like, whoa, dude, these muscles, I don't know where they are. Okay, it's really hot today. Cat, please, thank you. So, lift behind the upper molars, right here, into this upward feeling E. He 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 he. He 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 he. Did you see me lift my chin? I sure hope not. Did you see me lift my body? I sure hope not. Anyway, my point was here. Here is where you lift. High, here. Okay? So whenever you have a high note, you lift a little bit more from here. Now what does that mean? And that is number 3. When you lift here, what happens? The chin slightly tips down. That's right. When you lift here, automatically the chin goes down. Not just down, but slightly back. As my dear former voice teacher would say, pretend you're a village idiot. Now that's not very difficult for some of us to pretend to be that. So here we go. Duh. Okay? Do that with me right now. Be like whatever you want to call it, village idiot or whatever. Duh. Okay? What happens when you do that? The chin slightly slides back, right? Now, mind you, you don't want to sing a whole performance in that. You could get a bad review. So like, duh, you don't want to do that. But watch what happens when you do this, duh. Which means your chin is loose and you simply tilt your head back a little bit. Duh, the chin slides back. That's right. The chin slides back. And then you simply bring your head back into balance, but you keep the chin back. In the old days, they actually had singers put a finger right behind their front teeth. Okay? This is how far the chin, ideally, is supposed to be back when you sing, especially sing high notes. Okay? Because when you lift this and the chin goes back, it's this winding up of a motion where this whole thing gets stretched. Because you gotta stretch it, right? You want to sing a high note. So it makes sense to stretch the inside, not the outside, not, no. Okay, you want to reach that sucker, and you want to reach it with momentum, which brings me to the wonderful exercise I make every single one of my very fortunate students do, which is this one. You bend your knees a little bit. My God, I have no idea if you can see me. My knees are down there, okay? So you bend your knees a little bit. Okay, good. Everybody stand up. Clearly, you don't sit and you don't sing sitting, because unless you're a famous opera singer who can do this, it's really hard to have proper breath support. So, thank you. So, stand, feet hip wide apart, knees slightly bent. This is your voice. When the hand is up, that is your voice being high. When then the hand and the arm go down, that is your voice being low. Very good. All right, here we go. We're starting with the voice, right? Because your hand is very good. And where's your body? Low. Here we go. You lift. Have that lift ready. High note coming up. Okay, warning, fair warning. Here we go. Do this. Follow me. I'll do it once without you because you have no idea what I'm gonna do. Here it goes. All right. You need to use the momentum of your body to get you high in the beginning. Later on, clearly, if you have a lyrical phrase, clearly you'll need to use the muscle memory and the technique and the control and everything. But for now, to get into the habit of high notes being effortless and easy and fun, right? Because they are your money notes, especially for us tenors and sopranos, okay, even for baritone, they are our money notes. They are the ones that make the audience go, oh! All right, good. So this is your high voice, voice high, body low. Here we go. Good. Are you getting the coordination between the two? For some people it takes a while and it's like, okay, where's my voice, where's my body? Just, you can switch off the tape, you can rewind it, make sure you do it that way. That the voice, when the voice is high, the body is low. And then you switch, the voice is low and the body is high. And then the body goes down and the voice gets back up, okay? Make sure it is, you're not cheating. Because sometimes when we have the habit of doing things a certain way for a long time, which is easier why you're young to learn singing, but you know, I learned to sing when I was 40, so there is hope for us all. You want to be aware that your body is not going up when you're going high. It's kind of counterintuitive, but trust me, you will get so much more strength when you use your body like a catapult in the beginning, okay? And use the momentum of your body to get your voice high effortlessly. And make sure you don't go up, but you tilt down and you simply swing your arm and get a really good momentum going and feel that you have control over the sound. and feel that it is a continuous slide. You don't want to pick out an interval or go from a low note to a high note. You want to be present in between, which is why slides are so great. Oh, you don't want to go, oh, you don't want to do that in the beginning, okay? That's why I'm very big on warming up from high to low, because sliding down is really quite easy, while going from low to high, unless you're really open and you already support really well and you have everything else in place, is a little bit more tricky. Okay, so that was it. I am melting. But I had to put this out there because for you singers, please right away practice this. Get into your body to the full extent where your body is there for you, has your back, has your voice, is your motor, is your breath support, and then singing is just floating on top of that support. All right? Lots of love. Have fun. Rewind it if you need to see it again, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.